but there are some times where I'm like, did we make the right decision?
Making moves, trying to get away from this life I'm living. Same old things every day, wanna change this feeling. Wasting no more time, don't care about what you're saying. Try to keep me down, no time for arguing.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. Today is Tuesday, and I just finished making myself breakfast, made myself a smoothie. Tastes so good, and I'm just obsessed with Tara Michelle's little transition there. It's so fitting. Griffin just left for work, and I have a busy work day ahead of me today. I have a lot of filming to do, one being this vlog and another video. Also have a lot of editing to do, which is a video that I didn't get up yesterday on Monday when I was supposed to. I have to finish editing that this morning, and then another video. And I think that's it for work, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but like editing takes 4 or 5 hours, and if I have to edit like 2 videos, that's already 10 hours out of my day. So we're gonna see how much I can actually get done. Griffin just left, and now little Miss is sitting right there by the door laying down. She's like, but Dad's gone. Speaking of little Miss, her and Kitty both have a vet appointment today, so we'll be going to that around noon. Kitty's just going for her annual, nothing's going on, doesn't need any like shots, just like making sure she's all good. And then Freya just needs to get weighed for her monthly flea and tick medicine until she's like full grown, then she'll be on like the same weight caliber kind of thing, but she's obviously growing and she fluctuates in weight so much, so we just do it by month, and I get her weighed every month, and then they give us her flea and tick medication. But I have about 2 hours until we have to, you know, start getting ready for the vet, and so hopefully I can get through what was supposed to be yesterday's video in that 2 hours and get that posted today before we have to leave. So I'm gonna work on that and check back in when we're heading to the vet.
Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life.
I got both animals in the car. We made it all in here. We're headed to the vet. I had to load Freya first, and then I went back and got Kitty because there was no way I could like grab both of them at the same time. I feel like they're gonna be so shocked when they see Freya because they haven't seen her since she was like tinier. And I'm hoping that everything comes back okay with Kitty as she gets older. Of course, more things can go wrong, health concerns, so fingers crossed that everything comes back okay for her. And I'm glad that they can honestly do both at the same time, because I'd rather just have like one vet trip than having to go like twice either in the same day or like go today and tomorrow. This is much easier. Oh my gosh, and the last time that we were here, the cicadas were so bad. That was so gross, if you guys remember that. Blech. Yes, I would love for a lot of things to open up post-COVID, but honestly, I just want to go inside the vet's office with my animals. That is all I want in life. Like, I've never been in with her, and I like to be there when they look them over, just so I can ask questions. I don't know, I just like that experience more than just sending them away and hoping for the best. Especially with Kitty. Kitty's a nervous kitty when she goes to the vet. She doesn't like it, and so I often have to like hold her, and she just has to go in there by herself, and it makes me so sad. So I cannot wait till I can go into the vet. Like, let me know, have your vets let you go inside yet? Is it starting to open back up? Because mine still is not letting us inside. Oh my goodness, actually, I just got a text back because I have to text them whenever you pull into the spots for the curbside shit. But they actually just texted and said our office is now allowing parents to accompany their pets into the building. Oh, wow, I'm so happy. Okay, so it looks like we're going inside, folks. I'm not bringing you though, so I will update you when we get back. We just got back from the vets, and Freya was so excited. Like, she did not even know that, like, you know, we're at the vet. Like, most dogs are scared of the vet. She's like, oh my god, I'm so excited. She loves anyone, especially if they give her treats. So she just was a wiggle butt the entire time. It was so funny to look at. And then of course Kitty did okay. She was much more just like scared. She just freezes at the vet, which is pitiful, but she's okay. She's out walking around now. I dropped Freya off at daycare because after that she literally just had so much energy, and I still haven't finished editing my video yet. I have to film and edit another video, and I just knew that I'd be too busy, so I was like, you can go to daycare. But I do want to make some lunch because I'm kind of hungry, and it is 1:30, so I'm gonna cook some rice. And I know that you guys are gonna think this is really gross, but I used to eat this rice all the time, like my junior year and senior year of college. It's literally just creamy chicken chicken flavored rice and pasta blend. It's so freaking good. It's a rice side, so you're supposed to be able to like share this with people. It's like 2.5 servings. I eat this entire thing by myself, and I know that's really weird. I just really like rice, and I honestly don't know what made me want this because I haven't had this as a meal since my junior, senior year of college. I was just driving back and I knew we still had some. Probably I've had since my junior, senior year of college. It's still good. My rice will be done in 12 minutes, so I'm gonna do some more editing for 12 minutes until this is done. Yum. I know y'all are gonna clown me in the comments, but I don't care. This is like comfort food for me. This was prime meal for when I was spending like $50 on groceries a month because I was that broke. Like that was like peak broke college student. This is what I was eating for meals. Thankful that I don't have to eat this for every meal any longer. I'm thankful that my broke college student is a little bit less broke of an adult, but I am excited to eat this.
I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try
It is so hot and muggy right now. Like, it's disgusting. I did see a warning earlier that like the heat index was gonna be like at 100 degrees because of the humidity and how hot it was gonna be today. I feel it. Had to switch out the glasses for the sunglasses because the sun is bright right now. But today has been so freaking hectic. It is now 5:50. I have literally spent all day editing one video, but I completely forgot that I have to pick up a Facebook Marketplace find, which is what I'm on the way to do right now. It's actually on campus at like a sorority house. It's so weird driving on campus. It's just weird because life still goes on. And I don't know if that's gonna make sense to anyone else, but it's a weird concept because I used to be here like walking these streets and like living college life, and now I'm not. I'm like an adult now, but there's people walking the streets living their college life. I don't know, it's very weird for my head to wrap itself around that like life goes on without you there. Kind of scary, honestly. Let's see which sorority house this is. Oh, it's AKO. Let's grab the thing. Hi there. How are you?
Yep, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
Let's get this bad boy home so I can show you why we bought it. Now that we're home, I can tell you what this is and what it's for. I mean, you probably can already, I guess, maybe tell what it is, but it is an ottoman, basically like a foot bench or like a longer stool. This has been the cheapest one that we could find, so we wanted to start with this because it was only like 20 bucks. Even before we moved into this place, we wanted to do something like this for Freya because if you guys remember at her old apartment, she loved to sit outside on the porch. Yeah, mommy's lap. And she would just lay there forever. She just loved to sit outside and like watch people and all that good stuff. Excuse me, but at this apartment we don't have a balcony and she doesn't have that. And so even before we moved in, we wanted to do some sort of like a stool, a bench, something in front of a window that we could like open the window for Freya and have her like sit up there so she could like see outside of the windows and stuff, kind of like a cat. Like Kitty likes to sit in the windows and look outside. So we've been wanting to do that. We just haven't done it yet because these kinds of things are really expensive, and this one's smaller than like what we originally thought we would want to do. As far as even like lengthwise, like I would love to make her like a custom bed so that way it's like high and then we could have storage underneath it, like drawers or whatever underneath the bed, and it's big enough for her to actually like lay down in. Like this is big enough for her to sit on and maybe like lay on but not lounge on. But we got this for now because it's only 20 bucks in the interim if we decide to make something like that, just to see if she would use it or if she would like it. Like we don't really know. Oh, I forgot to even tell you guys too, while we were in the vet, of course, she got weighed for her flea and tick medication and she weighs 37 pounds. I had no idea. Like the last time we took her last month, she was 20.1 pounds. So she has gained a lot of weight. She's gotten so big in like a month. And yet she looks so skinny. Like when you feel her, you can still feel her ribs and like her hip bones and everything. And I'm like, I swear I feed her. She gets well fed. She's just very active. Like she's go all the time. So she's burning any calories she intakes. Full grown Aussie females are estimated between 40 and 50 pounds. So she's basically full grown at this point. Who knows how much taller or chunkier she'll get. It just made me smile because now she's a chunk. She doesn't feel that chunky. Like when you pick her up, she doesn't feel like she's 37 pounds. So right now we keep one of her beds at the foot of the couch. This is where it was at the old apartment, but now it's, you know, here at the new apartment. But we're thinking of putting the bench here for this window because that's the most easily accessible window. Like of course we have the couch here and that one's like in her playpen. And if we put it in the playpen, then we'd have to move her bed, which there's no other room for her bed. So I want to keep her bed in there because she really likes it, because that way when we're gone and she's locked up, she has a bed. So that is going to stay there. And we're going to test it out on this window, or we've thought about bringing it into do the bedroom here and like putting it here so she can sit up here. The only thing is there's nothing to look at out the back window. All the fun stuff that she'd want to look at, like people walking by and other doggos and cars and stuff like that, is all going to be out these windows. So that's why I want her over here on this side. We're gonna move this somewhere else. Grab some treats for Freya so that way we can see if she'll get up here. Up, up. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Look at you. See? Good girl. Dad's home. Kitty has already claimed this bench as her own now. Sorry, Freya. She says this bench comfy. Griffin informed me that my braids are looking awful, so I threw them up in this little like bun, so that way they're still braided but not as awful. Mainly because I'm taking them out tomorrow, so I don't want to take it out tonight just to sleep on them, because then it'll lose like the first day fluff. So we're leaving it like this. I've been wanting to do this all day since I was editing the organizing my apartment kind of video, because I pointed out like my gel nail stuff, and so I've been wanting to paint my nails. So we're gonna do that, and we're doing this at my desk. One, because Griffin is already playing video games, and also I know I could get a base, but I don't feel like looking for one. I just have like the USB for my little UV light thing, and I'm just gonna plug it into my computer. This light is like so tiny, and the legs like fold down, and then it just has like a power button that turns it on. Crazy. Okay, I thought that we could use this time as kind of like a throwback Let's Talk Tuesday to like chat for a second, because since we just got the ottoman, and for like the reasons that we just got the ottoman, it just got me thinking about like this apartment and remembering how I felt like right when we moved in, that I thought you guys would find, I guess, interesting. So I thought we would chat while I do this. I'm just like roughing up the top of my nails before I put the base coat on. But yeah, we got the ottoman because we don't have a balcony for Freya, and Freya loves a balcony. Like, she lived on our old balcony. We just left the door open. One was really nice for us too, because we left the door open, we got like fresh air. She could go in and out. She just loved to lay out there. She took naps out there. She'd play with her toys. She'd chew her bones. Like literally anything she would want to do outside. And while we were looking for a place, like I tried so hard to keep in mind of like everything that we would need for the animals, like Kitty included. Like what kinds of spaces does she really like, or where can we put her litter box that like fits well and stuff like that. I was barely even thinking about like Griffin and I. But if you've ever gone apartment shopping, you would know that it's obviously hard to find like the perfect place, especially for the perfect price. And so we did have to kind of like settle in some areas. And of course, with all the apartments we were looking at, there were ones that were like so much better like aesthetically than this apartment, or like had more room or had more storage, or like all of these things. And I talked about it in like my tips video for apartment hunting, but there was a unit that we absolutely loved, and like a complex that we loved, but we just didn't go with it because the lady that we took a tour with was awful. She was so like rude and dismissive and everything, and that just made like the whole experience for us, and we're like, nope, we don't want to live here. But I think about that place often because it was so nice. Like, it was perfect. It had the balconies, it had the hardwood floors, it had the white, it had literally everything that I wanted. A good price, a garage, like everything to the T. But management is really important. Trying to decide what color to do. Pink, purple, or blue, or a combination of both. I think last time I did like pink and blue, like one hand pink and one hand blue. I think this time I'm just gonna do pink because I really like this pink. Hold on, let me get a scrap piece of paper to do this on, because watch me drop this on my desk and I'll be very upset. But yeah, there were places that were like overall better, even for like the price in this place, but we really, really, really liked the management and the community that we're living in, and that really was like the game-changing moment for us and like basically the deciding factor. But there are some times where I'm like, did we make the right decision? Is this the right apartment? Should we have went with something else? Because we are missing a lot of the things that like we really liked, and for example like Freya really liked. Like, we don't have a balcony, which in theory isn't like a game changer. That's obviously like a privilege and like a luxury kind of thing, but it was really nice to have, and our dog really likes it. I've said this multiple times, but we don't have like any storage in this place, and that has been kind of stressful because I'm the one that unpacked everything, just because I'm the one that does all the organizing and like deciding where everything goes. I swear, like I had like mental breakdowns unpacking the first like 2 weeks because there's no space for anything. Like, we have so much stuff. Like, we downsized even like kitchen storage and kitchen cabinets. We downsized on like linen closets. We don't even have one. There's only one hall closet that's for all like the jackets and stuff. That's not even including like vacuums and stuff like that. So putting a lot of extra big kind of cleaning items in like this closet, which isn't ideal. I just remember Griffin would come home and I would just be like so over it because I couldn't find a place for anything, and we have no storage, and we haven't decorated yet, but we have unpacked. This light makes me look so crazy. I've just been thinking, especially the first few weeks, it it was worse, where I was like, we made the wrong decision because this is not working. Like, how do we go from a 1-bedroom with pretty small square footage to like this huge place and still have no room to put anything? And so that was my thought process for the first like 2 weeks living here, was that I just wasn't in love with the place as much as we were when we viewed it. Like, after moving in, I was like, this ain't it. But we have been in here for like almost 2 months now, right? We've been in June or July. And I definitely still think about those other units because yeah, they were like gorgeous and amazing and stuff. But I can say that my thought process has changed a bit. Like, I'm finding storage solutions. I'm getting things for like under the sinks. We're figuring out baskets in the office to hold blankets because we don't have a linen closet. Like, I've been trying everything I can to like make this work. And honestly, I think that we've settled in very well after, you know, like the unpacking part. Like, unpacking was just so stressful. I also think that half of it is the expectation for me that like we should have this whole place put together in like a month. We should have moved in and like that weekend had everything together. But I've been trying to like stop myself and say like, you don't have to finish the place right now. Like, there is no timeline for getting all of this together. And I know that after we get it decorated and like put our love and touch into it, I will love it even more. And I've already like loved it more than the first 2 weeks that we moved in, where I like definitely, I didn't hate it by any means. Now I'm more comfortable here. I am used to it. I do like having the second bedroom. I like the way that this place is set up and like the layouts, and I am falling in love with it like I did when we viewed it. And I know that it'll get better when I decorate it or like, you know, finally get it together. But I think I'm just rushing it, honestly. And I need to just slow down and like take our time, because we're probably gonna be here for at least 2 years. Like, that's our plan, maybe more, who knows? But we don't have to get it together within the first 2 months of living here. I finished my nails. They look probably bad, but of course they're cheaper than going to get them done. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the little chit-chatty, I don't want to call it a rant, but just like a check-in with you guys here at the end, because it's just been something on my mind, and I am slowly learning to love this place, and I know I'll love it even more. I just gotta get out of my own head. So, but we're gonna make sorry, my camera just died. But we're gonna go make dinner, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. But I love you guys so much, more than you'll ever know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.